Berries. Hi guys, today is Monday and I decided to record a vlog this week. I cannot go to the gym. Today is my 11th day that I don't go to the gym to work out. And I don't know if you know guys already that I get a little lesion in my left side. I don't know what is going on, but tomorrow I have an appointment with my doctor and I'm going to find out what is going on. Right, I'm ready. I pretty much done. Today I tried to record a video like a stretching video, and I get like dizzy, like I almost pass out. I don't know what is going on. It is weird that my body react that way when I use stretching. It was like most like the air don't get into my lungs, so kind of like my pressure was high pressure. I don't know why, but anyway, tomorrow I have my appointment with the doctor and I'm going to tell him that. Anyway, I finished my video. It was like I think probably 30 minutes stretching. I mean, I need the stretching for sure. I feel really good, like I really stretch. I didn't do any exercise for long, like I think today is 11 days and I really need to kind of some stretching in my muscles. I also was at research about vitamins and I should take to help me with my nerves and my muscles, and I found out that magnesium is a good supplement that I should take for my nerves and also my muscles, as well as vitamin D and as well as turmeric. And I take turmeric and I use turmeric when I cook and I put in the food, but also they sell turmeric in capsules, so I'm thinking I'm going to buy turmeric capsules. I'm going to buy magnesium, and I'm going to, when I take vitamin D, I take vitamin D already because my doctor sent me vitamin D and omega-3, and those are pretty good for nerves. So I taking omega-3 already, I taking vitamin D, but I'm going to add magnesium and turmeric like a capsule. I read that it's pretty good for your nerves and also your muscle, like help with pain muscle and also help with relax the nerves. So I'm going to see, I tell you guys if when I start using that how it is. Also, I told you in my last vlog that I thought that I overwork, that my left side is kind of numb, but I was checking in Google a lot of models why you can be numb, and one of those is like you have a bad position when you are sitting working at the computer. I'm guilty. I really sit bad in the computer because I have a desk for a desk computer and I use a laptop. So when I write, my hand is like this instead to be like this, and you have to write in an angle that is 90 degrees. So if you are in the computer in the desk 90 degrees angle, your arms is going to be good. But if your arm is like this, it's going to cause you túnel carpiano in Spanish. It's going to affect your arm and also your nerve. In this case, it's my left arm that this affects. It could be a lot of stress in the muscle if you overwork out, right? But I think that you provoke more stress when you are in the computer working. I work in the computer a lot every day, so I think that was my cause what my left side is numb. I need to know if my injury is in my neck, in my back, in my elbow, or in my hand. But I have an injury like 3 years ago, and it was at work, I was fall and it almost fell in my face, so I put the elbow and it hurt my elbow. I never told to my employer, and something that I advise you, if you get hurt at work, you better say to everybody, so they are responsible and pay your health. You go to the doctor. If you don't say anything, then you had to deal like me, that I had to go to the doctor and deal with this injury, and I had to pay, So anyway, this was 3 years ago, and I remember like probably 9 months without work upper body. It's because now I'm so obsessed working upper body. I was so much time without working upper body that finally, when I feel better, I start working out. And since November the last year, I start one challenge, and it was like get fit my upper body and my core, and kind of like I was kind of working hard in those muscles. And I think that plus that I was bad sitting in my computer create my numbness in my left side. So I need to see what the doctor is going to say, if I going to get better with time, because when you have injuries in your muscles, you need time. And if it's a nerve, I believe so too. I hope that it's not permanent, because it is hard to feel when you don't feel your body. And I don't feel this finger. I don't feel my finger. So I'm going to see if the doctor really give me some therapy. I don't know if it's with medicine. I don't think so. I think if it's with time and therapy. I feel like my head, my face is like numb. Some makeup. Okay, so I'm ready. Alright, so I have some friends behind me. I think the woodpecker is here. Hey woodpecker! Hi baby! And I think that he wants something. Hold on. Hi baby! Oh, look at that. He gets scared with you, boy. He's really pretty today. Hey baby! You wanna help me pick up some things outside? Alright, good boy. So, look at them. They are all there. I have a squirrel. It's waiting for peanuts. She's there. Hey baby! Puppy! Hey, 1, 2, and puppy! Good girl. Hi baby girl. Ready, set, get one? Good girl. Oh my gosh. I can see her. She's a Stumpy. Hey baby. Hi. Are you gonna get? Come on. This is Ginger. Hi Ginger. Hi Ginger. Come on, get it. Ginger. Hey. Come on. Hold on. Hey. Alright, he got the peanut. Good job. Hi baby. Come on. Come on. You get it. Hi baby. Oh my god, we got it. Come on, baby. Johnson? Hi, Johnson. Hi, Johnson, mommy. Johnson. Come on, baby. Hi. Hi, Johnson. You get it? Are you good? Hi. Good, Johnson. Get it? Alright. I will take you there. Get it? Is there? Yeah, this is for you. Oh, good job. Is there? Hi, baby. Hi. This. They eating. All right, they are all over. And that is all. What much? What is going on? You good? Today, I usually wear my dad's badge because I have with the problem in my hand. I moved to the kitchen and I'm working like here because it has supposed that you had to have like 90 degrees when you work in the computer. This is 90 degrees. You only have to be like this and not like this, so you can work better. This is the position, you know. I'm waiting for a chair that we bought in Amazon, so I can work in the desk for now. I can just going to work here in the kitchen, and I had to do like two chores for YouTube. I was recording content this morning and I had to eat something too. Now, because I didn't work out lately, I have been kind of take care of my eating, so I don't eat a lot of carbs or sugar, so I don't overweight while I'm waiting to work out again. But I have been working pretty good in consume of vegetables and protein, also like good carbs. Like I always said, try to don't eat late because those carbs late are kind of bad. That is going to get or become fat in your body. If you had something good, sweet, like a dessert that you want to eat, I suggest you eat this at morning, that you start the day, that you need energy for any activity that you need to spend during the day. Oh, in my glasses. We are going to do chocolate for Pilates apps. I guess I have some here in. Hi, Mama. Hey, Mama. Are you good? I was working in a computer, and here we have Akira. She is watching the scores, so I must come back to my computer. I finished one chore and I need to do the other one and go to walk with my dogs before it get dark. Hi, so I just got from the doctor. She was really nice. She asked me what symptoms I feel. Really, my pain started in my back, upper back. It was like a pain muscle, like a strong pain muscle. I thought because I was working upper body and doing core with weight, it was kind of like, yes, I have stressed my muscles. I thought that was because that, so I stopped working upper body and take a little like a free time working my legs and glutes. The next day I started feeling I was working in my computer when I started feeling my nose and my lips, and I was kind of I mean, it was scary. I was started feeling my face numb. I immediately take my phone and start calling appointments with doctors. And this I was calling, and then suddenly a person answered, and then she told me, yes, we had an appointment for January. We were in October in that time, so I was like, January? I say, I can't wait until January, and then my face is getting numb. She said, well, in that case, you had to go to the hospital. And I was like, the hospital? And I just drive to the hospital. I was feeling numb my left side, my face. And then there, they sit me down and they make me a test to if I have a stroke. The girls say, you don't have a stroke, they have been something else, so I'm going to give you an appointment with an orthopedic person. So that is my appointment that I had today. So I went to this appointment, and the doctor was really nice, and she sent me, and it has supposed to, I have started tomorrow. So this said that I had to take 6 tablets tomorrow, and the next day 5, and the next day 4, and the next day 3, and the next day 2, and then in the last day 1. That is the way that it works, and it's going to help me to that. I think that I had a lot of spasms. I feel like I pronounced that good. Muscle spasms in my back. She said that also probably have a lot of swelling, and that caused me the pain in my upper back and the numbness in my left hand and my finger, because my finger felt like numb. Today is 12 days that I have my finger numb. So I'm going to start taking this tomorrow. I don't know, guys, if you have, I don't know if anyone of you have been suffering before any inflammation and any muscle pain, or you have taken muscle relaxant or something like that, or even this medicine that it calls prednisolone. I want to write it here. I read the side effects of this, and oh my gosh, these have a lot of side effects. One of those are like when you get headaches. You also can get like weakness. You can also like have hard time to sleep. Also saying that you gain weight. Other, but I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to tell you guys. They do. I don't know if you can see, but they make a little injection in my back. That injection was a cortisone injection. That cortisone injection is an asteroid. I think it pronounced asteroid. Anyway, it's an asteroid shot used to treat pain and inflammation by the delivering a synthetic corticosteroid directly to an affected area, often a joint. With me, it's not a joint, because joints are this, right? We join the bones. And mine is in the upper back. It's in my upper back. It's commonly used for conditions like arthritis, bursitis, tendonitis, and providing relief that can last weeks to months. That is so strong. It can last weeks or months. That is crazy. The side effects can include temporary pain or swelling in the part of they do the injection, temporary increases in blood sugar, so if you are diabetic, be careful, potential joint damage, but I don't have any joint there, so I don't know it's going to affect me, my joints. I don't think so. We frequently use of injections. I feel a really relief, and I kind of like feel like with energy. I have been cleaning the garage, I have been cleaning the kitchen, I have been walking all around the house. I kind of having like a machine. Like usually I'm like this, like I have a lot of energy and I can spend and go to the gym and I get inside in the house and I start doing things. Lately these days I have been like, well, because I have taken muscle relaxing and I have taken ibuprofen, kind of made me sleepy and kind of like druggy, and I feel like I have been going to bed almost around 6-7 p.m. because all the time I thinking I need to sit down in my computer and work. I need to sit down in my computer and work, but I can. Every time I sit down in my computer, immediately my left hand feels like numb, like tangling, like you feel like this and numb. So I had to go to bed and just watch TV and kind of like don't allow me to sit down in the computer because I usually work in the computer really late. If you have kind of like the same situation, you need to take it easy. You need to put your obligations to the side and you need to take breaks and relax, so that way you're going to give some time to your body to heal. It's the only way that our muscles, ligaments and nerves can heal. Also, I was reading about magnesium. Magnesium are different types of magnesium, and the different kinds of magnesiums can help you in different ways, so it depends on your needs. And in this moment I feel that my needs are more focusing on like muscle relaxing, nerves relaxing. Like I need something focusing in relax my nerves and my muscles. I found out magnesium glycinate. This is something that help muscles and it's more focused on muscles and nerves. It's important to take magnesium accord with your needs, right? I feel that in this moment I need to take that, but something else that I bought magnesium, but I cannot take this. And it's important, if you are taking this medicine, don't take anything else and just look and read carefully how you take and what do you need. Avoid taking this medicine. I read that you had to talk with your doctor if you are taking any vitamin, any supplement like omega, like magnesium or others with this, because it can interfere in the benefits of this, and also it can get worse the side effects of taking these medicines. When you get any medicine, it's good that you go and read how it's going to affect your body, what side effects have and everything, so you know and you avoid anything that's going to make it worse. For example, that injection, the cortisone that they put today, I was feeling with a little headache when I get up from the place and I had to go to buy some groceries. I buy the magnesium and I get at home with headache. I usually don't have headache, so also I was reading that one of the symptoms of that is headache, but once I eat some lunch it's go away, and now I feel more like with energy, like I need to do this and that, and so it's kind of funny. Anyway, something important that I read about this medicine, I'm going to start this tomorrow and we are going to go through the process together, so you're gonna see how I'm going to feel, if it's going to affect me in a certain way or it's going to be like I don't take anything. Some of the things that I read with this is that I had to avoid eat grapefruit. So anything that contains grapefruit, it is no good taking this medicine. Something else is that I had to avoid caffeine. So I must had to stop drinking coffee because I had to take 2 tablets before breakfast. and then I'm going to take my coffee, and then it's going to get worse, the symptoms, the side effects of this. So I going to try to take some green smoothies, kind of orange juice, kind of eat some cut fruits, no grapes, and to help me avoid the side symptoms, the side effects. And I really curious if it's going to help me. For now, I feel like normal. Even my finger feel less numb, like feel almost normal, but a little bit like numb, a little bit, because usually if there is a mosquito here, usually it feels like fat. Even I feel that it's getting a little thin, because I feel my finger here, it was like fat. It feels kind of normal. They do that, it was around probably 11 a.m. I have my appointment at 10 a.m., but they take 20 minutes to get me inside to do the x-rays. Probably it gets other 10 minutes. I talk with the doctor, they ask me questions, she check my back, do some exercises, and then they do the injections. So probably we can say that it was around 11, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's almost 2 p.m. and this feels almost normal, and it says that the effect of this injection, it lasts weeks or months. So I kind of happy now. I was so excited that I feel a little better now. I was checking if I can do some exercises, and I read that I can do legs and glutes exercises that don't have nothing to do with my neck, because it has supposed that I have a pinch in my neck. She checked my x-rays were okay, but she said that it kind of, she can see a little swelling inflammation in my neck. So she sent me an MRI, and with that she's going to see what part in my neck had the pinch nerve. Anyway, with this medication, right, it has supposed to the pinch nerve go away, because she said the swelling and the muscle spasms that I have in my upper back are causing the pain and the pinch nerve. I have my appointment next week, and then I have an appointment with the doctor to see how I feel, because I taking this injection, I feel like I don't have pain, but I'm going to try to do some kind of exercises, like home exercises, probably with the bands for legs and glutes. Nothing crazy that going to stress my back or my neck. And also I'm going to try to do some stretchings. I already checked. I kind of like, when I want to know something, I kind of like, I look everything what can help me, when I get trouble with some things. Always I cannot do research. I check also some exercises for stretching or neck, for stretching like or upper body, like for pinch nerve. So all of those I'm going to share with you guys on my fitness channel. I'm gonna put the name here, so you're going to see all these exercises in these weeks that are coming. I'm really excited to do that. I'm really excited to start working out again at home. I mean, I say working out, but I probably cannot use my upper body. That I cannot do push-ups, and I love do push-ups. I cannot do this exercise, neither to pull-ups. I cannot do pull-ups. Of course, do a squat with weight. I mean, it will be crazy, but I can do a squat with no weight, and I can see how I feel. I mean, anything that caused me tingling or numbness in my left hand, it had to be a boy. Like I cannot do that. I cannot do crunches. Probably I can do abs exercises with raise my leg stand up, like a stand up abs core exercises. So I'm really excited to do that too. I cannot. It gets me excited when I know I can work out in some way, because I think it's part of my life. I was so like so sad this week. It were like 12 days that I didn't do anything. So I'm going to start this tomorrow, and we will see it. Hi, good morning. Today I had to start taking the medicine. It says before breakfast, and they have all indications what time I had to take this medicine. So first before breakfast, so there we go. I read that I had to avoid caffeine, so I think that I'm going to drink coffee today. I had to work here, and she opened. They are here since this morning, really early they come. Good morning. It's beautiful. The sky is so beautiful. Oh, hello, doggies here. Hi, doggies. What are you doing here? Perfect. So let's go to breakfast. I mean, it's like diet food to lose weight, because Matthew needs lots weight. He have surgery in both knees. He have lost in weight already. But I miss this with a little soupy with chicken, green beans, and carrots. I have years ago problem with my little girl that she didn't like to eat her food. It was kind of like really like I had to beg her to eat. I found out that she don't like this food. She like more like meat. So I mix this with chicken, because chicken is better than red meat. I give it also with vegetables, carrots and green beans, made that stomach work better. So always they do solid. Puppy, when they go outside, they never had any trouble. They keep their weight. Sometimes I change this with fish with vegetables. Yeah. He knows and see she's there. Stumpy? Hi, Stumpy. Hi, baby. Come on. Hey, I'm going to throw you something. Come on. He's coming. Hi, baby. Good morning. Hey, good morning, baby girl. Hi. Hey, I'm going to throw something also. Good girl. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Wow, look at the sky. And you are in the middle. What you are? Oh, I cannot see you. That is Stumpy. She comes every morning here.
I thought I didn't know it was Stumpy. I just guessed. I saw something run by though that I thought it was probably a squirrel. I ain't putting that shit nowhere.
Alright, so it's ready with Kira. Who is waiting here? Oh, good girl. You there? Good girl. I need to change my clothes. I always change my clothes to go walk. So hold on. Outside it's cold, guys. I mean, this is Florida, but it's cold today. Oh, the woodpecker is in the house. This is the woodpecker. He's in the house. Hi, woodpecker. Hey, baby. He's there. He lives there. It's a girl. Hi, baby girl. You're beautiful. Have a good morning. Have a good morning, baby. She got it, Pino. Go. Good guys. Good job, good job. Let's go. Good guys. This morning I went walk with my doggies. This lady that I know her like probably several years ago. I guess she suffered of Alzheimer because she asked me my name. She talked about my dogs and then she don't recognize me. So I say nice to meet you, and I was talking with her when the husband get out and he have a lab. We always had a lab outside, and then they didn't keep the lab outside lately, so I asked her for the lab. But the husband get out, the dog I guess sneak because he always is with a leash, but he was free and he immediately go over my dogs and attack them. So I tried to grab my dogs. The lab was just try to bite my dogs. Matthew fall in the ground. I was yelling and hold my dogs and cover them for the dog don't bite my dogs, and the owner was hitting with a newspaper. And finally he get the dog. I understand these situations, but we also have to be careful when we open the door that there is nobody outside if you want to leave for your dog, you know, because it could be getting worse. The dog unfortunately don't bite my dogs, don't hurt them. So it's really late too because I have been looking for buy a new camera. I was doing a research this morning. I'm probably going to show you what I'm going to get in the moment I get the camera. But I'm going to cook my breakfast. I told my tablets are ready. It's 9:05, so let's go. I'm going to fill this with 1 spoon of protein. Protein weight 1 spoon of this. Throw the egg there. We are going to put also an banana. Put this. I went to start working out today. I'm planning to do some like legs exercises because I didn't work my legs for 13 days. No legs workout, nothing. I really kind of need something. I also like to put some like peanuts. It's kind of like liquid. If you want, you can put like peanuts or almonds or any nuts that you want. I'm going to put some peanuts. Alright, so now it's all good. Just drop it. I like peanuts because they are really high in protein. I feel like it's important to do a breakfast that you eat like high in protein because you start the day, you need high value protein, you need also vitamins and minerals. Usually I eat some eggs with spinach because it's pretty good. It's really healthy. Spinach have a lot of nutrition value. Oh, I do this little cake. It's high in protein. It has oats, you know, the protein that you use. It has 1 egg, and you can put the peanuts, you can put the nuts that you want. I feel that peanuts are okay. Now, the peanuts that I use are unsalty. I usually don't use too much salt, you know. It's going to be that size. You have getting warm and wait that it gets warm. When it gets warm, you wanna drop this there, and that is all. You can put this fruit. I love use like strawberries and blueberries, but sometimes I put banana or sometimes I use mango. I mean, it depends of you that giving some change, you know. And also you have to interchange your fruit, the colors, like vary the colors of the fruit and the vegetables. It's going to be good for your stomach, for your diet, and also for health. Your body get accustomed to different flavors and different elements that they're going to give nutrients to your body in different way. But I kind of the blueberries. You just saw if it moves, right? You put something in the bottom and swap, and there we go. There. We're going to cut these like this, like a cross, so it's going to be easy for you to get a little piece, you know. And then you put a sugar, good sugar. I put it always in the middle, like one falling inside. Right. All right. I'm going to put the blueberries. Blueberries are really good in antioxidants, have a lot of vitamins, are pretty healthy. It is a good way that you can just eat some blueberries in your breakfast. So look, that is. This looks big, but probably I can eat all. I have a good appetite at morning. There is my breakfast. Like, look at how it looks. It looks pretty good. And have oats, banana. So good. I usually like to eat fruit, yogurt, eggs at morning, and some vegetables too, because they are pretty good for. I want to tell you, eat a healthy breakfast is not difficult. And also you need like small things. For example, this breakfast have one egg, have oats, have also protein. You use protein all the time, you use oats all the time. I use those things all the time, eggs all the time. And have fruit. I usually change the fruit that I consume. Sometimes I have pineapple, mango, watermelon. Sometimes I have strawberries, blueberries, orange, mandarin. So you have to consume like different fruit in your diet so you get different benefits. For being more exactly with you in a page here, and I want that you listen what are the benefits. Fruit provide essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals. Also add fiber to your diet, support overall health, and help lower the risk of chronic disease. So that is important that you keep in mind when you want to consume fruit. The benefits include improved immune functions, better digestion, that is so important, and reduce risk of heart disease, stroke, and certain cancers. In general, change or jump to a healthy diet that is full of different fruits and vegetables is going to help you in so many ways. Try to have a diet that is mix of all these elements, and you're going to have a good nutrition, and it's going to help you to avoid disease. They can also aid in weight management. That is so important. If you want to lose weight or you want to keep your weight, you should have a diet balance with fruit, vegetables, and of course high on protein. That is so important. And also use like healthy carbs. Also focusing on all these things, and you are going to keep your weight, or you are going to lose weight in the case that you are overweight. They can also aid in weight management due to being low in calories and while being high in volume. Like, that is so true. I mean, look at this huge plate that you say, oh my god, this is a lot. I mean, for me, it is not. I can eat the whole thing. It's high in volume, but it's lower in calories. That is different if you eat a pancake with cheese and all those things that you put on. It's a lot of high calories, like make a big difference. And I noticed when I start changing, like checking the intake of calories. Now I don't know exactly how much calories I eat daily or how much calories have this breakfast, because I think that is kind of concern, that is kind of kind of like worry that you are the extreme. But I know that this is not the same and eat a hamburger with salsas or a salad with a lot of salsas, because the salsa have a lot of calories. Now this Greek yogurt have like 30 grams of protein and have 0 sugar, so no high calories. Probably the strawberry and blueberries, because they are sweet, they have certain calories, but they are not too high, and also are easy to your body digest. That is something also important. It's because you have to avoid eat trans fats that are so bad for your body, and also like bad fats. I want you keep in mind that when you are cooking your breakfast, it was easy. I mean, it don't take too much time to do this, you know. I'm going to show you some kind of short snacks that you can eat daily. You can eat when you are cooking your lunch, or in the afternoon, in the middle of the morning. Like, it's going to help you to don't feel too hungry and don't snack in things that you should don't snack. You know, we're talking about fried things like chips, candy, everything that is not too good, you know. Of course, I love desserts. And if you had listened before in a video, I love tiramisu. I love tiramisu, and I know that tiramisu probably has its calories, and I don't want to know how much are, because probably I will buy with myself. I need sometimes, you know, give me some calories. I mean, if you do that once in a while, it's okay. You don't go in and kill yourself because you cannot eat some tasty things, but you have to be mindful at the time that you eat daily. There is when you have to be more focusing on eat healthy things, you know. Something that you eat daily should be more related to vegetables, fruits, and also protein, and also healthy fat and healthy carbs. Then if you want in the weekend, in the party, in the birthday, I don't know, and Christmas, you try to eat a little more desserts or something like that, you can, but eat healthy, and then it's going to balance. So I like tiramisu, and I eat sometimes tiramisu, and that have calories, and I don't want to know how many calories are, because I eat healthy the rest of the days. That is that you have to play. It's important that you eat any vegetable or any fruit or any food that contain antioxidants, high in dietary fiber, that is so important for the digestion, and is low in fat, sodium, and calories. And something important also is that if you consume a lot of salt, you should check that and try to lower your intake of salt, because salt made that your body retain liquid in your body, and then you go a little chubby here, chubby in your legs, chubby in your face, can affect certain diseases if you consume a lot of salt. Eat healthy is easy if you do research and then you check what is important, what is easy to do. I mean, this breakfast was easy to do, you know. Something also that you should add to your breakfast or your snacks are nuts. Nuts are really high on protein and other nutrients that are important for your body. Sometimes some of those nuts are not good to eat in a lot of proportions, but if you eat a little bit, it's going to make you full, right? I do a lot of like snacks with nuts. I kind of interchange the fruit and nuts and the seeds, because also seeds are important, and I kind of usually use chia seeds if I put in the yogurt, or I put in any like fruit cup, or I try to do like oatmeal. I also use, if I do a green drink, I also use chia, but this is chia flakes. Chia flakes I use for drinks, and chia seeds I use for more like yogurt and things with fruit. The things that I want you to know about nuts and seeds is that are beneficial for providing proteins, or high on protein too, so you can consume that at your breakfast. It's important to eat high protein consumption in breakfast. It has healthy fats, and support hair health by lowering cholesterol and inflammation. Try to consume this and do a little different snacks. It's not too hard. I sometimes use yogurt, I sometimes use fruit along with the seeds. I sometimes do smoothies and fruit and vegetables and also the seeds. That mix of ingredients is going to improve your health. They also offer vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Everything that has antioxidants is welcome. That support brain function, improve blood sugar control, and contribute to weight management by increasing fullness. So these nuts is going to help you to manage your weight, because when you eat them in a small portion, it's going to make you feel full. At the same way that this big plate that has low calories is going to make you feel full. Now, when we're talking about the snacks, of course, snack is a little cup with a little fruit, with a little peanuts. So you can do different snacks with fruits and seeds, and it's going to be easy. Don't have to go to use the oven, or you have to wait 30 minutes, 20 minutes. It's something that it's easy to prepare, and it's going to help you to feel full and manage your weight. What types of seeds and nuts we can use? The nuts that you should use in your breakfast or for those certain snacks: almonds, Brazil nuts, cashew nuts, hazelnuts, macadamia, pine nuts, pistachios, walnuts, and peanuts. I have used them all, and you can eat them alone, or you can mix like a little with fruit, or like a little, sometimes be fancy, like do something different, but you can use Greek yogurt too. It's a safe and easy way to keep your weight good, and it's something healthy and also get you full, you know. Now, the type of seeds that you should also, you should have at home, or you sometimes when you buy your groceries, are pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds I usually use with the vegetables, and I usually use when I do rice. Like I put in the rice, I put it in the vegetables, I kind of put it in the chicken, and I kind of like use them with the meals, and it's pretty good and help you with digestion and move your stomach so it work properly. So that is important that you keep in your house sesame seeds, poppy seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds. So chia seeds is something that I use a lot at breakfast, and I use in the smoothies, I use in my cup fruits, I use in my oatmeal, I use in generally I put in everything that I eat at breakfast. Even also in this cake, we could also put chia seeds, and I forgot. Improve the benefits of this protein cake. Nuts have about 25k of energy per gram. So they are small, but they have high value nutrition. So nuts are high in good fats, are low in saturated fats. So that is good. Good source of dietary protein, so have high levels of protein. Some nuts are also high in amino acid organine, which keeps blood vessels healthy. That is a good point. It's free of dietary cholesterol, so don't have cholesterol. It's high on fiber, have antioxidants. Rich in vitamins and minerals, include vitamin E, vitamin B6, folate, minerals, zinc, iron, calcium, copper, selenium, phosphorus, and potassium. Have a lot of nutrients, and we should definitely keep those nuts in our diet. Like nuts, most seeds are rich in protein, healthy fats, fiber, minerals such as magnesium, potassium, calcium, plant iron, and zinc. So those are important minerals that we need to take daily. Also, say vitamin B1, B2, B3, and vitamin E. That is important for the skin. Sometimes when we have problems in our skin, is because our diet. Usually when you consume a lot of saturated fat, this is going to be reflected in your skin. When you consume a lot of fruit and vegetables, your skin looks different. If you consume water, your skin looks different. The diet is important in everything around your health. and the way that your body looks. So that is because you have to be focused not just on exercise, but also in what are you eating daily. Helping maintain your weight, reducing your heart disease risk, and reducing your diabetes risk. Please consume seeds, consume nuts, consume fruit, and some vegetables also in your diet. Sometimes people have time, sometimes people don't have time. And I think that if you use these things in your daily diet, it's going to be easy to do, to eat, and to control your weight. Good appetite!